I'm Hudson Taylor, founder and executive director of Athlete Ally. I am honored to participate in the Gender, Race, Inclusion, and Diversity Forum during this year's Sport Integrity Week. At Athlete Ally, we believe that sport has the power to change the world when it welcomes and empowers all people, especially and including the LGBTQI+ community. My journey with Athlete Ally started back in 2011. I was a college wrestler who wanted to see my sport and all sports be a place where every athlete could feel safe and included, being their full self. In my senior year of college, I decided to wear an LGBTQ equality sticker on my headgear to show support for the LGBTQ community. As a result, I've received thousands of emails from LGBTQ athletes and allies, and realized that if I could bring together a global network of athletes across differences and geographical lines, that we could make tremendous strides for LGBTQI+ inclusion and equality, not only in sports, but through sports. And thanks to my fellow athletes, coaches, sports fans, the founding board of Athlete Ally, we came together to create a movement that has achieved so much more than my wildest dreams could have imagined. In the years since, Athlete Ally has worked to champion LGBTQI+ inclusion in and through sport in 4 strategic and specific ways. First, we bring LGBTQ education to those who need it most, from the classroom to the playing field to the boardroom and beyond. We've done this by developing free online resources, by training every incoming NBA player for the past 8 years, and by expanding our campus chapter work. Today, we have 47 Athlete Ally campus chapters, and just last month, Athlete Ally and Adidas convened a Student Athlete Leadership Summit to harness the power of student athletes dedicated to building change on their campuses and in their communities. Second, we work to ensure that the policies governing sport reflect, protect, and respect the full diversity of people who are playing sports. We've done this by expanding our Athletic Equality Index to measure LGBTQ+ policies and practices at every Division I college in the country, and by helping to develop trans inclusion policies at every level of sport. Athlete Ally was proud to be a key stakeholder in developing the International Olympic Committee's groundbreaking new framework on fairness, inclusion, and non-discrimination on the basis of gender identity and sex variations. This framework affirms at the highest level of sport that the principles of inclusion and non-discrimination must be a guiding light for all athletic federations. Third, research provides us with the data and the resources needed to outline critical gaps in LGBTQI+ inclusion in a variety of athletic spaces, from athletic institutions to the unique experiences of LGBTQI+ sports officials. Our Athletic Equality Index, as I mentioned, measures these policies and practices at all of these Division I schools and impacts over 4 million students worldwide, provides schools with a specific blueprint on how to ensure they're meeting the needs of all students. And finally, we work to make athlete activism not just accepted, but expected. A big part of this is through our more than 400 Olympic, Paralympic, and professional Athlete Ally ambassadors. We provide these athletes with the tools to leverage their global platforms in support of the LGBTQI+ community. Thanks to their leadership, we have been able to get sexual orientation added to the non-discrimination clause of the Olympic Charter. We've been able to increase the number of women in FIFA governance, and we've even been able to move sporting events over anti-LGBTQ legislation. Integrity in sport is paramount in all of the work we do at Athlete Ally. To us, integrity incorporates both advocacy and allyship. To see through our organizational vision, a world where sport is truly for all, we must act with integrity to ensure that marginalized voices are heard, that discrimination is loudly rebuked, and that the individual privileges we each hold are leveraged to even the playing field for all. Athlete Ally is grateful to the Sport Integrity Global Alliance for their critical work advocating for equal access and opportunity in sport. Together, we can build a world where every athlete is safe, welcome, and included in the sport they love.